Hello Pisces, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here in this space. Well, for those of you who are new here and don't know who I am, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well Pisces, today I'm here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of July 19th through July 25th, 2020. Okay, now before we get into the message, I do want to remind you of one thing. Pisces, please remember, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Also, Pisces, if you're here and you're checking out your sun sign and you don't find your message here, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, so you might find your message there. And if at that point you still don't find your message, come back next week. I will have a whole new set of messages then. But if you need some guidance right now and you're not finding it through me, feel free to check out all the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. I do support them all. Okay, Pisces, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Now, before I get into your reading, I was pre-shuffling your cards and an angel number came to mind. Now, this angel number is 666. Now, I know a lot of people think 666 and devil number, evil number, but you know, when it comes to angel numbers, it's a little bit of a different message here. And it is an interesting message, okay? So for some of you out there, definitely you've been letting your ego kind of run the show, and you need to stop, take a step back, and reevaluate the situation, because you're pointing yourself towards fear and failure, and you need to kind of release those energies and transmute it to God so that an energy shift can happen and you can start to listen again to the stirring of your soul. So definitely for some of you, you have been kind of listening to your ego a little bit more than you've been listening to your inner voice. So there's a need to bring that balance into that area, okay? But given that said, that is only for some of you out there, okay? Only the ones that resonates with, you'll know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and get into your energy reading. So first and foremost, what we're going to be doing today, Pisces, we're going to be using the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards to kind of get you some Oracle cards out to see what's kind of going on in your life, what's happening in your space, what you're dealing with, what level you are in your path right now, and how things are kind of playing out for you for the week, okay? So give me one moment while I go ahead and tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. What messages do you have for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. What messages do you have for Pisces? What's kind of going on in their life? Okay. What message do you have for Pisces? Let's get one more out for you, Pisces. Let's try and get one more. There it is right there. Okay, Pisces. So, let me go ahead and take a look at this. Ooh. Okay, what a beautiful message, Pisces. So we do have leadership coming out as your strongest card, and that will be the main focal point of the reading. Then we have happiness coming out in the secondary and openness coming out in the third position. So what I feel here is you have brought yourself into a place of open receptivity. You have brought yourself into a place of finally listening in. So definitely for some of you who did resonate with that 666 angel number, that is shifting now. That is shifting because you have taken a hold of that situation. You have quieted down your ego and you're finally listening to your soul. And because you've left yourself open to the energies of spirit, open to the energies of the world, new happiness is coming in for you, and you're understanding how it is you need to step up and be a leader in your life. Definitely there's some sort of call happening for a lot of you Pisces out here that you're needed to kind of stand up in your life at this point, because you have an energy that can only not help you, but it can help others, okay? Definitely help others to come into a place of happiness, because you've left yourself open. You've left yourself open to being a conduit of love and light. So you're standing up as that leader in your life, and you're bringing about happiness not only for yourself, but also for other people, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to shed away these two cards. The message is still there, okay? The message is still there, but we're going to focus in on this leadership card, because this is where I'm being drawn to. I'm being drawn to this card for you, Pisces, and it was the first card to come out, so it is the strongest energy in your reading. Okay, so let's go ahead, and what I want to do is I want to read what the book says about this card to get you some further insight into what it is Spirit's talking about when it comes to this leadership card. So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, leadership, North Star. In Western culture, we wish upon a star because the stars represent all that is illuminating and enchanting. They symbolize aspiration, illumination, inspiration, imagination, and wonder. Native people use the stars to find their way in the night. The North Star was often used as a kind of compass to make sure one was going in the right direction. The North Star symbolizes direction and guidance. It is a guiding light for those who can't find their way. It's one of the brightest stars in the constellation. Now it says, the sacred landscape wants you to know, just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of night, you are a beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You're a teacher, steward, guardian, healer, a true leader. Own these gifts. Come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you've been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. Wow, definitely you are a leader in your life. Definitely you are a leader for other people, and you are a beacon of light. Now, for some of you out there who resonated with that 666 angel number, what I feel here is that it's time for you to release the fear of stepping up into your leadership role. You've been listening to your ego a little too much, and it's kind of guiding you in the wrong direction. It's time for you to finally actually listen to what it is your soul is asking you to do. And I feel for many of you, you're stepping into a leadership role, being a beacon, not only for yourself, but for a lot of other people in and around your space. Definitely you are being that North Star, okay? Illuminating the path for other people. Illuminating the path for other people to follow, to bring them into a more spiritually sound space, just as you are, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading. And with the tarot, Pisces, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded, the energies to help you be more open. We'll look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies are coming your way, because you know we do live in a world of polarity. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really see how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the energies coming our way. We have to deal in shadow and light. Now, I do want to say that we don't always get a negative energy, but we will read it if it comes out. Now, after that, we will also look at how to best invite in the positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So Pisces, first and foremost, we're going to be looking at the energies to help keep you grounded, and the energies to help you be more open. All right, Spirit, so what energies are going to help to keep Pisces grounded? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? Woo! Well, one card just way flew out, so give me one moment while I grab that card and see what it is. Yes, look at that. You are the star in your life. This is a small message, but this really goes hand in hand with what this is talking about. You are that North Star. You are that leadership person to step up and to show people how to come back to hope and how to come back to serenity and how to believe in their path and to believe in their spirituality. You are the star in this reading, Pisces. Now, this also is indicative of Aquarius, but I just see this as being you. You are the one creating action and stepping up in your life and being the star and being that shining star for other people to see and to really follow, okay? We're going to go ahead and put that back in, though, and we're going to get out your cards. So as far as the energies to help keep you grounded, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. And as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So there is a lot of earthly energy here. This has to do with how you make money. This has to do with how you resonate as a person, what you do to bring prosperity and to bring abundance into your life, okay? So for some of you, you're definitely stepping up into a leadership role when it comes to your job. You are getting some sort of promotion, and people are seeing you as the way, the light. Do you know what I'm saying? You're really stepping up, and you're bringing some new energy into your career that is helping to propel you forward in that career, in whatever it is you do. Now, as far as the energy to help you keep grounded, yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and that is about new financial opportunities and new prosperity. So this week, know that prosperity is coming your way. Know that financial opportunities are coming your way because you're standing up and you're being the leader that you're meant to be. So to remain grounded, you have to trust in the situation. You have planted the seeds, the roots are growing, and things are finally happening for you. So just trust in the process and trust in how everything's unfolding, and that's going to keep you really grounded. That's going to keep you really grounded. Also, you need to trust in your manifestation abilities. You could be getting a boost in that as well. And you need to really manifest only positive things for yourself. It's almost like, especially for some of you that resonate with that 666, if you have been kind of listening to your ego, it's time for you to ask, one of the things you need to shout to the universe and say, I need an ego death. I need to no longer listen to my inner critic, and I need to listen to my inner light. I need to listen to my inner light, because that's where my true roots are, and that's how I'm going to remain grounded. So please help me to quiet down my ego and allow my soul's voice to speak up, okay? Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, so for some of you, many of you, you were definitely on the outside looking in, but that's changing. That is changing. You are finding the key to your prosperity. You're finding the key to your abundance, and you're breaking away from a feeling of depression. You're breaking away from a feeling of lack. You're breaking away from financial loss and from spiritual poverty, and new energy is coming in strong for you, because you are meant to be. You are meant to be the star. You are meant to be full of spiritual energy at this time. So it's time for you to no longer, feel like you have a loss, but really invite in. To be open this week, you need to invite in all the spiritual energy to help you to step up in some way in your life. And I definitely feel like some of you are stepping up when it comes to your career and stepping up to your placement in your job place, in your workplace, okay? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies or challenges could be coming your way. All right, Spirit, so what are the positive energies coming in for Pisces? And what negative energies or challenges are coming their way? Okay, so we do have the Page of Cups. Ooh, and we have the King of Wands. Interesting. So now we have some fire and some water energy on the board. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be dealing with someone. These could be the people in your job place. These could be the people looking up to you. Or this could just be, areas of your chart, areas of yourself, okay? But as far as the positive energies coming in for you for the week, we do have this Page of Cups. So definitely there are a lot of creative beginnings here. There are a lot of signs and synchronicities that Spirit's sending you to let you know how it is you need to step up. I feel like you're receiving messages from your higher self. No longer are you coming in from a place of creative block. No longer are you listening to your ego, but you're maturing in your emotions, and you're seeing what's truly meant for you. And you're finally stepping up into that place of leadership. You're definitely connecting it with your higher self, and you're receiving messages from your higher self that are pushing you towards the direction you actually need to be going in. For some of you, you were kind of going in the wrong direction for a little bit of time there, but Spirit's come in. They're showing you the way, and you're to step up now and be who you're truly meant to be. Really embodying that emotional well-being, that emotional balance, really trusting in your higher self, trusting in your higher power, and using that energy to help other people to get where they're going. And that's coming in strong for you, and that's so positive. That's a really beautiful message, Pisces, that you're really stepping up and you're really creating balance inside yourself so you can help other people also come to a place of balance. Now, as far as the negative energies coming in for the week, we do have the King of Wands energy. So, this King of Wands is someone who's a little domineering, someone who's a little controlling. They can come from a place of anger. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your space. This could be someone you're dealing with. But I feel like there's a manipulative energy in your space, and I feel like this is internal. This is to me, speaks to me of your ego. This speaks to me of that voice, that inner critic that tells you that you can't do something, that tells you that you can't be something, that tells you that you can't be a leader, that you're meant to be in the sidelines, that you're meant to be in the background. But see, that is a negative energy, because the ego never speaks truth. The ego speaks of self-preservation. You see what I'm saying? It wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you from pushing forward. So you need to not trust in that critic anymore, and you need to move away from that sadness and move away from that depression, feeling like you can't be who you're meant to be. Because you are gaining the key. You are gaining the key to your prosperity this week, but you need to release this domineering energy. I just feel like, it's like when you want to do something, Pisces, I'm getting like this block, like I'm getting kind of choked up, and I'm feeling this heaviness inside of myself, and I'm telling myself, you know what, this is not for me, this is not meant for me, I need to stop doing what I'm doing. And this is your energy. This is your ego really stopping you from moving forward. So definitely watch out for those egotistical ways this week, okay? Because they're not leading you towards abundance and happiness. They're leading you towards fear and failure. So you definitely need to watch out for that manipulative energy inside yourself that is not allowing you, to really be that natural born leader. It's keeping you in a place of being stuck and not moving forward, because you're really meant to stand up right now. Because, you know, the King of Wands in a positive aspect is a natural born leader. So that is you, Pisces. That is you, but your ego is kind of leading you in the wrong direction. So definitely watch out for that energy. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can Pisces best invite in those positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? Yeah, I'm having a bit of issue with my throat chakra here. So there's a need for some of you to really speak up in your life. Speak up to somebody or speak up to yourself or something. There's a need for you to use your throat chakra here. So definitely for some of you, you're using your voice this week and you're using it in a big way, but there's a blockage here. There's a blockage here, and I feel like your ego is telling you that you can't do something. So you definitely need to quiet your ego down this week. All right, so the next cards to come out for you is the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Beautiful cards, okay. But let's go ahead and get into each one of these cards. So as far as how to best invite those positive energies in, we do have the Ace of Swords. So there's some some air energy here. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So that's you, Aquarius. That is you really stepping up. I'm sorry, Pisces. I don't know why I just called you Aquarius. That's weird. You might actually have that strongly in your chart, okay? Because Spirit, for some reason, was like, speak about Aquarius. And I'm like, I don't even know why I'm talking about Aquarius right now. That's so weird, okay, Pisces? I'm so sorry about that. But, really, okay, so the Ace of Swords, what that is telling me is that this week, to best invite those positive energies in, you need to come from a place of mental clarity, okay? You need to quiet down your ego. You need to quiet down your ego, because your ego is coming in such a negative form for me. I feel like you're really kind of talking yourself down this week, and that's not helping you. That's not helping you move into this place of leadership. You need to have that breakthrough, that raw mental clarity, and that victory this week. So you need to trust in whatever's happening and just go forward. Take that leap of faith. Don't allow your ego to tell you that you can't do something. Don't allow your ego to tell you that you're not good enough. It's like when you get those inner turmoil feelings, you need to just push past them. It's like a runner. Okay, you know, like when a runner is on a marathon and they hit that wall and they can't go any further and they feel like they can't keep going? When you hit that wall, that's your ego. That's your ego telling you that you can't move any more forward, or you can't go anywhere. You're stuck. You have to turn around and go back. You need to use your sword of truth. You need to use that sword from Spirit and blast through that wall and keep going. Keep going, because you're going to see, once you blast through that ego, you're going to have that victory you need. You're going to have that mental clarity you need, and you're going to have those breakthroughs necessary, breaking through the walls of your ego and coming into a place of leadership, okay? Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you, we do have that Ten of Cups energy, okay? So, yeah, your ego is definitely blocking you out from some sort of happiness. There's a need for an ego death here, okay? Now, I know that for some of you, you're like, well, how do I even do that? Okay, well, there's many meditations out there on YouTube. There's many videos about it. You know, a lot of it has to do with meditation practices. A lot of it has to do with spiritual energy. So you need to, like, trust in your spiritual practices, whatever it is you do, and just keep on that path, because that's going to help you to kind of quiet down the ego and really tap into your higher self, okay? Because your ego is keeping you from your happiness. Your ego is keeping you from that end-all, be-all. You know, that Ten of Cups, that's alignment, that's harmony, that's happiness. So right now, there's a misalignment of values because you've been listening to your ego too much, and it's keeping you from your happiness. So definitely do your best to quiet down your ego. Definitely do your best to not listen to your inner critic and just keep pushing forward in your life. And that's going to give you that action that you need. So definitely watch out for that ego energy in your life this week, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. And once again, I am so sorry for calling you Aquarius. I don't know why that happened. That is so weird. I don't normally do that. I'm so sorry, Pisces. But yeah, let's go ahead and move forward. Alright, Spirit, so what is the benefit of the positive energies coming in for Pisces? And how can they best overcome, the negative challenges? Ooh, Pisces. So we have the World card. Definitely. What a beautiful energy, okay? So we do have some major arcana on the board now. So big shifts, big changes, big things happening. Definitely stepping up in your life, being who you're meant to be, shining like a star. Do you know what I'm saying? Really embodying that energy. And then we have the Six of Swords. Okay. All right, so this week, you know what you're going to benefit? You know how things are going to happen? You're going to end a cycle. You are going to end a cycle of the ego. You are definitely going through that cycle. You know, it really comes back to that 666. I definitely feel like that message was meant for you. You know, I actually have it here, right here. I'm going to go ahead and find that one more time, and I'm going to read it to you. Right here. So it says, angel number 666, halt, stop, no. Do not make any sudden decisions. Your ego is taking control and is leading the way to heartache and fear, but you can recover your power. Call in the light of God. Yes, your ego has been running the show, and it has been stopping you from being open, and it is stopping you from your happiness. And you know, you need to kind of release yourself of that. You need to end that cycle, and you need to integrate your inner voice more into who it is you are, okay? You need to accomplish things in your life, and you need to release that ego. You need to get the closure you need in certain areas of your life so you can complete those things and release that and leave that behind. The ego has been speaking up too loudly for you. I feel like it's like mindless chatter. It's weird. Like I feel like it's like all this internal talk is happening, and it's keeping you from seeing the clarity you need to step up in your life. So you definitely for some of you need to meditate, which is interesting because meditation has really been kind of like an overall feeling for this week for all my readings. So there's a need for it's a need for like the collective to really spend some time in contemplation and in constant communication with spirit so that you can release ego and you can have all your happiness. Because you know, this World card, what I see here for you, there's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of success here for you, but you need to complete a cycle. And that's a cycle of listening to your ego. And you need to trust in your inner voice. You need to trust in your higher calling and step up and be that leader you're meant to be in your life. Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, we do have that Six of Swords. So I understand, yeah, this process isn't going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, okay? I'm not going to sit here and say that you're just going to be able to wake up and shut off your ego and go straight into listening to your inner voice and just be right on your path. No. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a process, and it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take you 6 days, 6 weeks. It's going to take you some time here, okay? It's going to take you some time to really quiet down the ego, but I see that you're finally beginning the process. You're making that transition into smoother times, into smoother waters, but you kind of have to go through the process and give yourself into the process of having that ego death that's necessary to move forward in your life, to step up and be that leader. So definitely you're being called to leadership this week, but the call is kind of new. Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of new because you didn't really have a lot of clarity here in the past and you weren't really sure where to go, but just like, it's almost like for a second, it's almost like, it's interesting. It's almost like for a quick second, your ego quieted down and you were able to hear your inner stirrings and you heard like, you need to step up and do this. And you're like, you heard that message and you're like, you grasped it, and then your ego started talking again and it kind of like overshadowed it, but you still got that little gem of wisdom that you needed. And that's where you're stepping up in your life and you're like, okay, well now I know where I want to go. Now I know what I want to do. It's time for me to begin the process of moving away from fears, moving away from anxieties, and making that move that I need to make, releasing old baggage and having that rite of passage, knowing that it's time for me to have my happiness. It's time for me to quiet down my ego and step up and be that natural born leader I'm meant to be. Wow. Okay, Pisces. So now what we're going to go and do is we're going to pull you one more tarot card, and it's going to be the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative. All right, Spirit, so what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th? Yep, There we go. Bringing yourself back into balance. No longer listening to ego, quieting that down, and finally listening to your inner self, listening to your spiritual higher self, listening to your higher guidance, trusting in that guidance, and really bringing that balance back into your life, having that equal give and take in areas of your life, stepping up and being that natural born leader, and doing it in such a more wholesome way. Like, I'm not sure that makes sense. Not like a wholesome way, but like you're coming from a more balanced aspect of yourself. Really kind of moving forward, understanding what's for you, what's not for you, and creating that balance in your life. What a beautiful way to end out your week and end out the reading for your energy with the tarot cards. Because yes, there's a bit of an imbalance here, but you're understanding where that imbalance is, and you're moving forward in your life, going through the process, quieting down your ego, standing up, being that leader in your life, and not only being a leader for yourself, but also being that beacon of light for other people, helping other people. It could be, for some of you out there, you're going to be a teacher or a counselor, and you're going to help people to understand how they need to quiet down their ego and how they need to listen to the inner stirrings of their soul. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do Pisces. We're going to move forward, and we're going to pull you 3 advice cards from the Divine Directions by Jade-Sky to give you some extra drops of wisdom and some advice for your week, okay? So, Spirit, what messages of guidance and advice do you have for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. What messages of guidance and advice do you have for Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of July 19th through July 25th. There we go. There's your 3 cards of guidance. All right, so let's go ahead and see what they are. All right, so your first card to come out for the week is Flow. You need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Yes, this is about you stepping into a place of serenity, stepping into a place of flow, getting out of your own way, no longer listening to your ego, and allowing Spirit to kind of guide you where it is you need to go and how it is you need to step up into your life. Things are finally flowing for you and things are happening for you. So it's time for you to really embody that energy. Now your second card of guidance come out is Heal. Yes, definitely some of you are healers. Some of you are, oh God, leadership card. It had to do with healers. I mean, let me pull that back up again one more time real quick, just to see what that was talking about. One more time. Yes, look at that. You're a teacher, steward, guardian, and healer. A true leader. Okay? Definitely, you have the gift of healing. Some of you are definitely finding out and waking up to the fact that you're meant to stand up to help other people heal their lives and bring their lives back into balance. Now, your third message is to move. Get up and get active. Try a gentle exercise such as yoga, Tai Chi, or Pilates. This is about that action, okay? This is about creating that action in your life and doing what it is you need to do to have accomplishments and to release old energies in your life. No longer are you stuck back, held back by fear, held back by anxiety, but you're doing what you need to do to step up and be a leader in your life. So create that action this week. Pisces, go towards your biggest dreams, and I hope everything works out for you, okay? Well, these are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, if you're new to my channel and you do like my content, please go ahead, like, click, subscribe, share this video with anybody who feels needs to hear it. Also, hit that bell and click all if you want to be notified to my future content. Well, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel Wild Oracle, saying thank you so much, Pisces, for being with me in this space. Thank you for connecting with me, and thank you for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you're able to take something from this to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you, Pisces. Namaste.